Haven't done a Zeus game yet, no. We're not against Q, but we're against Lasse though. Anyway. Hello YouTube. Hello, hello. I'm gonna explain the map thing, first thing I do, while I figure out what kind of blessing I start with it. I could start with either on Zeus. I think the power one is better though. Cicada, Toff, and Athena. Athena kind of forces boots. Anyway, what I was meaning, hello YouTube, what I was meaning when I was having this talk is these lanes there, you see the edge of the Phoenix is hard to get by. I know it was kind of hard to get in without getting shot in mid before, but it was easier in this giant pot, you know. And especially over on the side lanes before on the old map, you could just walk in here without getting shot. Like you could come here and go up on the side, and thereby your tanks could kind of zone from the sides. Now if you're gonna siege a Phoenix and you put your tank over here to not get shot, he's so far away from you, man. That's not close enough, you know. Well, this was not wine, this was just explaining, you know. I haven't played enough to have a valid opinion upon it at all. Well, have learned well. Anyway, we're against a tough. As in almost every game, we're gonna build Sash first. Probably Sash before Boots, because we're kinda really immobile. And Boots is not gonna change that. We might shove hard enough to get his speed, by the way. If I'm Susan's are alone, and we have actually shunk it pretty damn hard.
That is unlucky.
But it's very unnecessary to line up so he can hit me on the way. That just gives him free clearly really on that bad boy.
Has the game started already?
Completed! Entitled scum!
Can't believe I got his red though, that was a bit surprising because Tough isn't even that bad at clearing anymore and Lasse started a lot of power.
Nice job. Strike!
You've defied all expectation.
That kill is kind of brought to you by the mage starter, by the way. I'm not saying he's really good, but on free skills at this point in the game is 75 power. And all my skills scale pretty bad, but...
Your right tower is under attack.
Whoop whoop. Hello, hello. And my dapper shout. If you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, it would be very nice if you did. Thinking 2 shield or nah? I'm thinking nah on that bad boy. Do 2 Shane.
On my way. Out of mana.
We talked about this, Alex.
Unleash your will.
I thought he had learned. But yeah, here he is again. Oh no. I should kinda back, by the way. Like, I'm gonna back now in a very awkward timing for both mid camps, which is very important, you know. So I'm gonna back when everything kinda spawns, which is exactly when you wanna back. Or is it? It is not.
By my beard,
I'm gonna get this because I'm Zeus and he's gonna shoot me. Like, he's gonna poke me every time I clear, so I would have to buy pots. I would have to buy like at least 1 or 2 normal pots if I was not to buy a chalice, and I think this is better. And we're gonna get poked by Tough for the entirety of the game, so in that case I think it's also worth it.
middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
In these ranked games I share so much in the junglers. I guess it's a lot of sharing early game though. Should probably not use the detonate at all, by the way. It costs a hell of a lot of mana early game. That's why we're not using it to clear as much. There's the cat there.
This must be how your parents feel. Killing spree.
Nice
Yeah,
job.
that makes sense.
No, she's in mid.
Enemy
I like how everybody ignores Oreos, by the way. Like, they're too hard to kill. Nobody even goes close to that. Fuck, if I had my Shane there and hit her, she would have died. She didn't have I think if that bounces better, I kill her too, man. Maybe I'm just making stuff up now because I didn't do that. She would probably not have died. She would have been very close to. My mage starter would have procced up, so it would have been real close.
Unleash your will.
I don't know if they would. I think they're gonna nerf Book of the Dead. By the way, is my guess. But if they would nerf Sash, you wouldn't have to start Sash every single game, which is kind of nice. But also, gods like Zeus would be literally like unplayable. Yeah, I don't know. Your life would be very hard.
Be right back.
Lasse has boots, by the way, so he could run around and wreak some havoc here. Gonna buy a ward now. I usually don't want to buy wards before I buy a chalice, by the way, but I think it's worth it here anyway. Like, you don't have to be that greedy with not buying it. I guess that's the point. My left keys get stuck. This case, by the way, I shouldn't even run to mid. I should run to left backs. So I should have gone here. I kind of wanted the wave. That's why we went that way, but it's just not effective, really. Efficient.
Wait. No. No.
We need Alex to stop whining about sharing. That's why we ping him and say no.
Your middle tower is under attack.
B, careful.
Lasse is on a hot
Follow
rotation
me.
streak, man.
I don't know what I expected.
Enemy missing middle. Ultimate is ready. Sorry.
Zeus is 7, Artemis is 4.
Storm warning will do
I
nicely.
think even if they get the kills, the farm isn't
Ultimate is ready.
insane.
On my way.
You should ult him straight away to get him up in there.
An enemy has been slain.
Enemy ultimate down. Out of mana. Yes.
I don't think her jump is up.
Lightning bolt. Enemy missing middle.
Yeah, we didn't get that wave. It doesn't matter if we don't get the wave, if somebody gets the wave, really. You know, that's pretty much how the game works. Because you know, it's a team game. If anybody soaks up the farm, that's best case scenario. If you can soak up all your farm while taking an enemy farm, that's, you know, the win condition of any MOBA, really. And fighting well, I guess, but it's mainly a byproduct of 1 and 2. Sharing is a lot worse, because I could go and share that, but we're just gonna go and share this instead. Double sharing stuff doesn't give you like anything. Yeah, I'll go web.
Enemy missing middle.
Why can't
Thing
you
is also, like,
your ally?
since sharing is so bad, once you get strong enough, you should kind of just run around and brawl. And have your weaker players farm up more. Because there's not enough farm for everybody to just farm. Sorry, Mo. Alex. So once we get we got our 4th item, which is 1 full more item after we buy our boots there. Then that's when we're strong and we can run around and fight all the time. But that's a while away. I guess we're kind of strong now, though, but we're not, you know, it's not incredible. I guess as soon as we get boots, we're decent. I'll tell.
Enemy missing left.
ready.
Cuckoo is. Also try to back on timers that is not the mid camp timer.
I'll defend.
Like I'm gonna get this and then back, I think. I'm gonna get this wave and then back.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Be right back.
Damn, hot dive, hot dive. This is the new god? This is Zeus, she's a very old god.
By my
Get that,
beard,
dang it.
shall serve me well.
It's kind of stale early, to be honest. It always kind of was, though. And there's some level 1 brawling for a lot. It's actually not as... It's not, okay, not saying it's stale. It's not at all as stale as it used to be.
Enemy ultimate down.
Because I honestly just keep on farming for such a long time. Hello there, Twiggy. Twiggy Bear. How you doing, man? Because now I can go and fight if I wanted to, basically. I guess you could have before as well, but you wouldn't hit this spike. I should have gone left back there, but you wouldn't hit this spike on the old map at all this quick, because you were sharing so much. Who will we kill if one kills somebody? Sorry, it would probably be very easy for me to kill.
Killing spree.
Should run the other way.
Have fun.
I think the wall kind of glitched out. Where is she going? I was just chasing her boat a bit. Okay, when I say I could run around and fight, I probably should have. Like, not this much. Could you come out of the tower so I can kill you? Ah! Oh. Leave that tower. I'm fucking done.
Middle lane. Attack on my way. Strike.
Yay, murder. Why can't you be more like your ally?
You rock.
Fuck.
This must be your parents, and so our hero.
The classic level Zeus rotation into tower dive. How was I quicker than him?
Attack fire giant. On my
Anyway.
way. Thanks. That's too bad.
PUBG, Twig. First of all, you gotta get Milla on that Fortnite train. Cause we're Fortniters now, Twig. Download Fortnite. Free game, very much better than that other game. Because you can jump shoot, Twig, okay? And you can build. There's a lot of stuff. Get on Fortnite, great game. Other than that, you should probably blame Sebastian instead. I feel like that's better.
That's too bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See, now I was away and our big... Why are you touching my red? Huh? Why you do this? Now I have to go and pick it up. Are you gonna clear my way when I go and pick it up? You monster. I would have been outsmarted. Feel like Lasse is doing a pretty good job. There's 6k behind now.
Ultimate is ready.
Trap kills. Oof, those are rough.
Be careful.
Yeah, I should fight. You know when I said I should fight? Now we're not gonna fight until we can back and get our next item, basically.
Unlike his
Which is
victims,
now.
our hero was destined to continue living.
Enemy ultimate down.
On my way.
Get a
On my way. Follow me.
bracer. Could have started bracer, but if they get ahead and I don't
I bet
have
you saw
a
that
heal
coming.
and Lafina, I'm a bad. Stream Fortnite? Nah, I mostly play Fortnite with my girlfriend. And I kind of relax when I play Fortnite. I'm not this try-hard Smite Pro all day long, guys. Sometimes I just, relax. Anyway, we should go and fight again. This is good. If my team wouldn't die, this game would be very much over. So if Kukulin dies now, we're in a great spot. But also, I kind of want to clean this up. We're gonna wait here. Where would Lasse go? Is this a
storm warning will do nicely.
let's take the farm, man. Are you guys see here too? Is it just me? I played Fortnite a little bit today before I had scrims. Got one not chicken dinner, it's called something else. I think a lot in general, you can build lifesteal items, but you cannot really trust the lifesteal. So even if I would build like Bancrofts and Typhoons here, which I could do, and pair them with a Book of the Dead, it's not as good as it it shouldn't be as good as it seems. I'll murder anything that comes close enough to me, by the way. Yeah, it must have a sash. Yeah, not stacked though. Most of all, I'll destroy Athena. Like real bad. Well, my shield and chain lightning gets a hell of a lot of procs. I think the chalice is pretty sweet though. That's my important note for today. It's kind of expensive, but what we learned today in general is if you have a sash early, you could definitely get value out of a chalice, and you can get it on the road to your. Like we can just run down anybody really. We should maybe get a shard here, but then we're gonna look dumb because we have that other thing.
Ultimate is ready.
On my way.
Up, committing. Burn. Bop. Nobody burned. I don't really want to tank the tower, so I'm gonna drop it. That was a bit sad damage. I'll give it that. A bit of a met. Oh nay. Anyway. This is one I find a little bit hard, When you post YouTube games and stuff and you do stuff, it's like what? If you get games like this that are straight up a snowball, it's like but put them out there anyway, I guess. Hopefully they make some kind of glorious comeback and we can think about it. Maybe we need to throw the game a bit.
Killing.
That's the stuff. I'm coming over though. Oh, my skills are down.
Silly ally.
Careful.
Death is for enemies.
We could try to. Oh, we could. Osiris has very little magical. Give me 1 second and I'll kill him.
You defied all expectations.
Come back.
Rampage.
This is a typical Rod Third moment. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
My bolts will strike with great fury.
Definitely.
Ultimate
Doesn't work. It's not probably the best item we could get here, but it's not bad. Works really good with my. Oh, we can get some Lasse
Death
booty.
is for enemies. You have slain an enemy.
It doesn't work with my autos, I guess that kind of sucks. It works very good with Zeus though. We're actually pretty big. Always spam your normals down. The only threat to us really is tough, because he's the only one that actually has levels.
Now is the hour.
Our hero
Bop.
celebrated. Double kill.
That did so much damage.
Fire giant.
When they got low, I think somebody told me once that it doesn't work when they get low. Like doesn't work if there's the same ability, but somebody else told me we shouldn't be here. Somebody else in my chat told me that it does work, so what I'm saying is somebody in my life has been lying to me all along. Thank you so very much for the host, somebody, by the way. I can't see it. Definitely all on the rod, not the fact that we're like huge. Could get shamans here, by the way. Doesn't fit what we're building at all, though.
Follow me. That's bad.
Guys, you cannot just face tank the tower. You can't even kill the tower. I feel like not having Tough and Book of the Dead seems very odd on Zeus. Thing is, you could kind of get Book of the Dead without having a Tough. Because Rod is just better than Tough. Artemis is just getting art here too, and we're getting nothing. I don't know how I feel about that.
Need healing.
Yeah. What about Variety? He was the first to GM. Oh! Thank you for the host, man. Did you do I don't know if you're here, if you left, man, but did you do a silent stream, man? And congrats on being first to GM, by the way. Oh no, this is a sad back though. Doesn't work on the first tick, which is very not good. We're gonna swap out the Magus sooner or later.
By my beard, this shall serve me.
Wait, can I get a full shamans now though? Yeah, if we can get a full shamans we go. Otherwise, I should maybe have gotten Book of Tough instead of Rod, and then I could have gotten a Rod now, and I could have got a Book of the Dead last, and that would be my full build. I think when you build a Zeus, you build to kill tanks, and hitting backline is a bonus. But hitting backline these days, when the backline you actually hurt is only the ADC, mainly the ADC, I think maybe you can just fully build to kill tanks. Like 45% shred on my ult would actually do so much damage if they take my full ult, because it scales like takes for 400 for 5 times for instance. Do you guys feel a little bit like people have lost focus and just run in and smack? Top dash, top dash, top dash.
On my way.
Somebody got low. Oh, that's his Book of the Dead.
Enemy has been slain. This must be how your parents.
Did you guys see how quickly my shaman stacked, by the way? Was a fully new shamans when I got into this base. They gotta go where I think they should go. Oh yeah, just lost it. And a pop. It's hard, it's not much you can do. The only thing that can happen is that I pop it too early. Pop.
Double kill.
We can chain lightning in the fountain if Bastard goes there. Come on, man. If I hit that auto, I think it was dead. They might try to kill me. I need the brawlers to expect. The best thing about Zeus is when you detonate and you can say bop. You know, that's what you want. The bop, bop. That's why you play Smite, to do bop things. Oh, there's an Artemis in here. Is she coming for red? If I was the ADC and a very far behind team, I would go and die for that red, man. Art, did you see that red buff was up? I think Art might have missed that red buff. She probably killed me really quick though. Art. Fuck away. Bop.
Immortal.
Bop. Bop, 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 bop. It's a little bit like the sax, man, but better. I don't know what we're getting. We could get a lot of things. There's a big world out there with a lot of things in it. Most of them are kind of bad. Book of the Dead would probably be the call, I think. Let's get that.
By my beard, this shall serve me well.
Try some. Bum. We gotta get some stuff though. Like you can't fool around as much in games like you could in season 4, cause they'll eventually get out of hand. What? How many people do I have to kill to get godlike? Because I'm pretty sure I'm walking slowly towards. I'm gonna kill myself pretty soon. I don't have beads as well.
Be careful. Left.
I'm trying to figure out where way to go. Doesn't matter really that I'm not in a fight right now because they're not, you know. Oh fuck. Fudge! Oh no. Shield on the tusk. If I held my deado, I should have turned around. I didn't need to deado that at all.
An enemy has been slain.
13. I need to kill 2 more.
Your team has destroyed.
I do like that you can't be like you can't be dumb as you could be in the other one. Oh, it's a fountain ult! Beats! Get in there. Come on, man. This is not how I go down.
I bet you saw that.
Retreat!
Okay. That was bad.
Attack the left fingers.
You get so close, guys, and then you see the fountain. I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys do not dive that. I don't know how they saw it coming as well.
Attack.
Yeah, Book of Tough might just be bad. Like, Book of Tough would give me 106 area unstacked. Instead of a Soul Reaver. I think the best thing I could have gotten is a Book of the Dead. I don't even know if I would have a Shamans on Zeus though.
Be careful. Attack. Enemies in middle lane.
Yeah. Like, you cannot do... If we lose one more fight, this game is kind of even.
Retreat.
If we don't end on the next Fire Giant, it's gonna come down a lot to the picks, I guess. They have an Artemis, she's gonna scary late. Like... In season 4, if you were ahead, you could be so dumb, and you could like die so many times, and it mattered so little. For E-Staff, the thing is you don't need that much pen, considering Lasse here has 2.7k HP, so I'll do a lot of damage to him, to Cyrus and Athena. I should probably have gotten a shard though. They're full build, man. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man.
Okay, sorry.
So I should,
Group up. Attack right lane.
so I should get a shard. Has he dashed? Probably not.
Attack right lane.
Drop the please, so people know you're meaning business this time. And you're not gonna silly dive. But if I see a fountain ult guy, I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be fucking grabbing it. Yeah, I need a tight. If I had a shard, he can't kill anybody even if it hits. Like, it doesn't matter. I guess that guy kinda hurt. Oh, that's the dash. Where is everybody, by the way? Oh no, this is not good.
Why can't you be more like your
I can't brace her. Should definitely have a Titans or something instead of the Soul Reaver. The Soul Reaver is very kind of useless here. I don't have fire either. I do like getting free damage from bouncing on a Titan. Whoop whoop! Nobody got booped again. I think we almost built ourselves out of the game. And that's the conclusion. That's how you smite me. I think Shamans might actually be pretty good though. I think Soul Reaver should totally be a shard because I mainly hit tanks. Most mages do very little to tanks this dice though, Bola. Like the way everybody builds and the way I build almost every single game, I do nothing to tanks. Like Lasse, you can't have been chunking tanks, were you? Lasse had a shard. Lasse, come on man. I was trying to make a point here. And then you build pens so you kill tanks. Either way though, Tough doesn't really destroy tanks. I guess with a shard it's not that bad though. The same for me, like if I had a shard here, Zeus actually does a lot to tanks though. Because a lot of times you can get your full shield chain lightning combo off, so you shunk. So if I had like the best build to kill a tank here would probably be shard, shamans probably. And I would sell this for like Deso or something like that. I think that would be it. Check the damage. We did more damage than Alex there. And here we got more gold. That's why we can decline his, invite and he just would walk away. Now I wonder if yeah. So when you build mages, you gotta like know what you're building for. It's very important to know what kind of solo lane you have now, because there's a lot of mages in solo, and mages builds no prots at all, except for the double auras from the garden, I guess, which is 78 anyway. But if there's a mage in solo, you don't need a shard. But in this case, I should definitely have gotten a shard. Other than that, yeah, we should have bopped them harder. We did not bop hard enough, but there was this juicy big fountain steak, and I hadn't eaten for days, and I just love trying to kill people in the fountain when I can. Like Vulcan ult in the fountain is the best thing ever, especially in competitive. That's just what you want to do. Anyway, that's Zeus for you. I don't know how good Zeus is actually gonna be on in season 5 though. It felt pretty good. Early pressure was actually pretty good. So I think it'll be fine. You just gotta build to kill tanks. You cannot try to build like killing backline kind of deal anymore, because it is too hard, too feck. Anyway, bye bye YouTube. Bye bye. I guess that's bye. Yeah. I feel like that's